fight, want la luz que envía, want la awana tesco sawa, behind bypassing times we move inspire. Behind by God ring one time all big man, Yaman Hari music garai, all by giving them hot beer, now by holy magic can go to life.
Sex is a biological difference between male and female. What is gender?
Gender is widely said ideas or expectations concerning women and men in a given cultural context.
What is structural violence?
What is violence? So violence comes in many ways, as we have said. The actions, the words, the attitudes and the structures or the system. And people cannot fully utilize and realize they are human.
These two are going to act out. What are the characteristics of a male?
Mommy! Where are you? I'm hungry. Where's my food? Where's my food? What? Tell me that. Come on, do it something!
Do you like what you see?
No.
No? Who has the most power?
The man standing up he has too much power.
The man standing up has too much power.
Too much pressure putting onto one person.
Too much pressure going on to one person? To which person?
The one lying on the floor.
So he's the one who's controlling? What does this remind you of?
Demonstration of a structural power or structural violence.
You said you don't like this picture. Can you come and rearrange the picture in a way that you will like it? The power base was down there. In reality, we see this as the person with power. Where does their power come from?
From people.
So the power base is down here. And down here includes you, your families, your communities. When we fail to speak up, particularly about the violence that men does to women, to children, to other men, to the environment, then what we are doing is we are supporting the people who have the power to make decisions about what needs to happen on the ground.
Thank you.
How we really want to see a man to be a real man? Respect. To be a real man, you have to respect the ideas of others.
Honesty. A person who is honest and reliable.
Self-control. He has to control his anger.
Is a person who is concerned for his own family, and also he is concerned for the welfare of other people as well.
But then from the customer perspective, when you say, okay, a man is with a child and then getting a cargo bag and the child coming through the village and then a group of men gambling sitting there, then they can describe him as, oh, he's a merry man. With this, we say this is a merry man now. But he's a real man.
Positive masculinity for me is also about that. That you cannot stand any more violence being done to women and children, but also to other men. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, wow! Okay.
And then violence is not something we're born with. From what we saw yesterday, violence was not something that we were born with, but it is something that we learned from our culture, from what we saw yesterday.
That our culture is so corrupt. It places us in a very, very, very bad position. That we have the authority to violate, to abuse, to deny. Our culture gives us that opportunity.
Positive thing that we saw in that movie too, that the women was trying their very best to bring the men back into the family so that they would have peace in within. But no, the men continue to went on with the same attitude all the way through.
And me, to see the wonderful goodness of God in me and figure out what is right and wrong, which I can do.
societies in Papua New Guinea, in our communities or district or province, why are women excluded in any decision making?
You will see a real man in your offspring, because that offspring will be your own reflection.
For us to see a real man is the man to respect us women, and we have a duty also to respect you as a man, and we just want the flow of communication to flow through.
I want a man who can protect me, stay by me, attend to my need.
There is no excuse for rape. Don't act like an animal and use that as an excuse. You are not a human being if you do that. That's just a...
There's a lot of blaming going on to the victim, and then the parents, the relatives will say, why you go there? Why were you there? That the aunties and the sisters and the mothers started contributing and getting pigs for a rape case. It could have been your sister, it could have been me. The support that the female population give to the perpetrator is so enormous in our society as well too.
We have to establish a good foundation within the family. And then we have to understand each other, man and woman. Many of us men, we are bounded by our cultural beliefs. That is why things are happening like this. Even though we are educated people, we are always bounded by our cultural belief. That is why we tend to think that we men are more than the women.
Three big rounds of applause. Ready, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. And I'd like to thank all of you for your openness for me to share the last 5 days with you. One thing that you are taking home from this training.
We're going with the ones that came from the furthest part of the country, and that's Rafael Dalsa from Kyunga Diocese.